Greetings. I'm John Lippman, Director of Maharishi Vastu Architecture for North America. And in a continuation of an e-news video that we ran last month, we are now going to air part two, which is the work that has been done in the field of Maharishi Vastu in two other parts of the world. You'll remember that last month we focused on North America. And in this report this month, we're going to focus on work mainly in Eastern Europe and Asia. And delivering that report will be the Maharishi Vastu architect of these projects, Wojtek Skalski, who is one of the senior and most experienced of the world's Maharishi Vastu architects. And I would like to introduce Wojtek now. Please take it away.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to give this presentation. There are indeed quite many projects going on in Europe and Asia where I had a chance to be involved. And this is a report about projects that we did during last year, 2023, projects that are going on or that have been completed during that time. So we'll start with Nepal. Let's have a look first at the map of Nepal. We are having several projects going on right now. One is in Champadevi, a big campus that is almost ready, and we are working now on finishing center for celebrations, a celebration hall in the midst of campus for Pandits. We have several projects with Vedic Pandits, and Vedic Pandits are students of Vedic tradition. They are learning Vedic recitations and Veda knowledge in general, and also performing some ancient Vedic ceremonies. So there are about 400 Vedic Pandits that will be placed in Nepal. This is one. Let's start with this. This is the campus that has been already completed. Only in the center you can see a gray concrete building which is not completed, and which is this celebration center or celebration hall. Champadevi is located south of Kathmandu, just half an hour drive, but in a very peaceful, nice environment with beautiful view towards Himalayas. This is another picture of the campus, and you can also see this gray concrete building, which is now being completed. This is the latest picture of the celebration hall in traditional Nepali architectural style. And this will be inaugurated in a few weeks. And then here we have another, let me show you first the site plan, another campus for Vedic Pandits that we are building in Japa in East Nepal. And this is composed of 4 buildings, big buildings with courtyards, and each of them housing about 100 Pandits. And these are pictures from the construction. We are at the moment working on the 2nd floor, and you can see also above the rendering how the building will look like when it is completed. Another project for Vedic Pandits, a small one, is located in Navalparasi. It's a place in the central Nepal, or more western Nepal, just next to Lumbini. And Lumbini is the place where Buddha was born. This building is almost finished by now. This picture is from autumn, and some pandits have already moved in. Here is a drawing of the main facade. And then, except for pandit residences, we are also building an Ayurvedic clinic in Pokhara. Pokhara is the tourist center of Nepal, with a beautiful view towards Annapurna. You can see the Annapurna chain on the right side. And tourists from all over the world are coming there for trekking. So this is a Vyas retreat, which means an Ayurvedic clinic or Ayurvedic spa for treating, for giving Ayurvedic treatments. Ayurveda is the oldest natural medicine system, or healthcare system, known in India and Nepal, and these days known over the world. So this clinic will include 25 guest rooms and 10 treatment rooms. So it will be rather large. And this is how the facade will look like. And the next theme or next category of buildings that we are building in different countries are so-called peace palaces. Peace palaces are centers of total knowledge. The teaching of TM happens there, teaching of transcendental meditation, teaching of yoga, group practice for creating peace, and that's why they're called peace palaces, because during group practice, an effect of peace and harmony is created on the level of consciousness. It's radiating into the atmosphere of the surrounding. So different courses of Vedic knowledge are held in peace palaces, also concerts and celebrations, and it is also an administration center for Maharishi's organizations. Such peace palace construction of such peace palace has been started in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, the capital of Kazakhstan. And here is the ceremony of cornerstone. There is a rendering how it will look like. It's a complete building on the right bottom, the white building. The other pictures are showing the present situation. So it's under construction, but not yet finished. Another project like this has been started already some time ago and now near its completion in Kiev, in Ukraine. So no other country as Ukraine is in a need of peace palace at the moment, not in such a need as Ukraine. So that's why local organization and leaders of the organization came up with this initiative. And the building is partially constructed. The main body of the building is constructed. And now we are adding a porch in front and the back side. Another peace palace has been already built, completed last autumn in Edinburgh in Scotland. And it contains all the activities, courses and lectures and group meditations, as mentioned earlier, but also some apartments. And those who bought these apartments, they have financed the whole project. Another Peace Palace project has been started last year in Rostov-on-Don in Russia, and this is the city very close to Ukrainian border where the war activities are going on. So it is also very timely and very much needed. And we are in the beginning of design process. They bought the land and they already got building permission from the authorities. So we are ready to go ahead. And some finances are also there. And this is a vacation house with 6 studios completed last year in Indonesia. So there are 6 rooms, 3 upstairs and 3 downstairs, and all according to Vastu principles. And there is a project, residential community project started in Poland, just outside of Warsaw. There is a land owned by a meditator. He's offering this land for constructing 4 3-story buildings with apartment on each floor. That means 12 apartments. There is a group of people who are interested to invest. So the design is ready and the process of building permit is nearly complete. Another picture of this development. And few examples of individual houses that has been completed last year or are being completed. One is, this example is from France, built by Dominique Lemoine in western part of France. Here in central France, one family house built by family Couturier. And then family Souire in western France, in Plesset, under construction. Windows, of course, will be cut in this gray board surface. So it's not quite complete yet. What is interesting that they started quite a few years ago, some kind of meditators colony or peace colony, a community. There are already 4 or 5 houses built there. So this is adding to the effect of Vastu. And this is a house completed in Russia, outside of Moscow, by family Koreniev. And here we have another example from Kyrgyzstan. This is a former Republic of Soviet Union, now independent country near Uzbekistan in Asia, Far Asia. And another example from Denmark. This house has been also completed last year, and it is a building, a one family house with a courtyard. It's so-called Chatushala in Vastu, having 4 wings. And you can see picture from celebrating inauguration of the building last autumn. So in addition to these planning projects, we are also doing promotion in different countries. And myself, I was doing presentations to groups and to press in Nepal, in Indonesia, in Finland and Kazakhstan. These were the presentation from last year. Of course, during last 20, 25 years, I've done them in about 20 different countries or more than that. And this is the basis for, or key for promoting Vastu, for having more Vastu projects. We have to make this knowledge known and inspire people to build Vastu. And this is an example of a press article in our local newspaper in October last year. We had in Nepal, in Champadevi, we had a large Vastu architect training last autumn, completed in September or beginning of October. And we were inspiring all the course participants. They were from all 6 continents, so more than 20 people. We were inspiring them to go to press and to tell that such training has been held in Nepal and that they have participated, and they learned the knowledge, the secrets of Vastu or Vedic architecture, which is the architecture in harmony with natural law. So to give an example to all those students, I promised to contact my newspaper, and soon after that course, after returning, and they were very interested. Immediately they made a 2-page story about it and about our house. So this is the report. To end the report, we can see the map of all the countries where Vastu projects are going on, or Vastu houses have been built. And this is about 70–80% of countries in the world. So it shows the popularity of this knowledge and shows how we are established in the world, on every continent. So thank you for inviting me. I hope this was inspiring information for everybody.